and odds, that's our deal. From underdogs to favorites, we break it down. Empty Field Podcast, the talk of the town. Empty Field, where we lay it all out. Breaking down games, removing all doubt. One interviews with stars, we're bringing the heat. Sports news and odds talk that can't be beat.
Welcome to another episode of the Empty Field Podcast. My name is Matthew Hansen, and today we have a returning guest after two amazing victories, Rainn Guerrero. Rainn, how are you?
I'm doing good. I'm just a little tired, like I was telling you from sparring, but I'm good. Feel good. Say hey, Jips.
Awesome. Now, I know the last time we talked was in January. It is now May. You've had two big wins. Let's go over that first one in January against your friend Desiree. What was going through your mind?
Man, honestly, I was so nervous. I was back there like handshaking. It doesn't matter who I fight, where I fight, it doesn't matter how many fights I have. I always get so nervous. But I like Dirty Boxing Rule Set. That was super fun. I like to go back and fight for them. I just kind of wait till they get a little more money, kind of rolling in the promotions they could, pay a little bit better. No, that was a really fun rule set, and yeah, Desiree did exactly what I thought she was gonna do, is just come out and dog it out with me. So it was it's different than MMA because of the pace, right? Like the 3 minutes is like, honestly, it was hard for me to find like my like timing with Desiree. We just kept like accordion like crashing, and I was
Yes.
trying to get to like this, and I just couldn't fight. We were just doing this the whole time. So, um, it was a cool experience. But yeah, that was a dog fight if I've ever been in one.
Well, that was, Dirty Boxing was like January 30th, but like the guy said, go. And then it was just straight back and forth. I'm like, Rainn, calm down.
I know. We talked about this. I know. I always just get such an adrenaline dump. I just can't stop it.
Now, your most recent fight, maybe a couple weeks ago, a first round finish in the main event.
Yes.
What was
I
going
was
through your
also
mind?
I was also very nervous. So this one was a little bit different, right? Because I got the call the day before and my grandma passed away. So it was like she was older, right? And so it wasn't like like a out of nowhere kind of thing, but it was just like, damn. And so just being like sad and then having to go through like a weight cut that I haven't done since 20 whatever. I don't remember last time. Like, I don't know. It's been like 3 years, I think, since I made 125. And then I didn't have my head coaches with me either because they both couldn't make it. Adam and Jeremy couldn't make it. So I had Lauren and Derek there with me. And so it was just like I don't know, it was just everything was just chaos, right? Everything was just complete chaos for me. Um, so this one was a little bit different, like as far as like mentally, I was like I had a lot of distractions and I had to just like etch a sketch it and just kind of lock in and stuff. So I was really proud of this performance because of how much I had going on, and just the ability to like shut it all out for, 15 minutes, but in this case, 2 minutes. But, uh, so I was proud of this performance for that because, yeah, like I said, I had a lot going on mentally and I was like, fuck.
How did you adjust with not having your coaches there?
Um, like, I don't know. I just kind of like, I mean, I know Lauren and Derek very well, so it's not like I just had like randoms that don't know, they know me very well, and so it wasn't. I trust them, just I trust them too. So it wasn't like I didn't have like a lack of trust for my corner or, um, nothing like that, and I don't know. I think Lauren was more nervous to corner me than I was like her. So, um, I don't know. It was like just kind of just one of those things I just like threw in the bucket of like we're here now, because a lot of things like you can't let shake you because it's just like you just gotta say fuck it, like fuck it, we're here now. What are you gonna do? It's just kind of one of those things. It was just like, but yeah, like I said, I didn't have like a lack of trust in my corner, so it was like that helped a lot. You know,
Yeah. Was there
yeah.
a moment in the fight where you're like, I can get her down here in the first round, which you did, 2 minutes, 10 seconds in, but was there like at like the minute mark, you're like, I can end this quick?
Um, yeah, like I think I was just very patient, and then I think I kind of just felt when she stopped fighting, right? She kind of broke, just kind of just like really took it, because she was like getting hit and then putting her legs in play, getting hit and then kind of fighting. I kind of felt when she just was like done, she was like over it. So I think like that sequence at the end, like I felt her just like stop fighting. I was like, okay, put her down. But like I was prepared to keep doing that the whole time. You know, you
um,
know.
you brought up the passing of your grandma, the fight. You said it was a day before you took the fight?
No, 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 the day before the fight. So I was already in Ohio about to start
Oh,
cutting weight. Yeah. It was
ooh.
like yeah, it was like the day before the fight. So it was like no, I'm sorry. I was already in Ohio, so it was the day before weigh-ins. So it was like right before no, I'm lying, I'm lying. It was the day before the fight because weigh-ins were in the afternoon, so I had to wake up and cut on weigh-in day. So that's right. It was the day before the fight on weigh-in day. Right before I started cutting, I was like, my mom called me. And I kind of knew when she called, right? Because my family knows at this point, like, don't call me. We're about to
Yeah.
we're about to make this cut, right? And so when she called at that time, I was like, man, I kind of already knew. It was
Knew
like,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, it was really rough because I knew like my family was going through a lot and just worrying about my mom and everything. And I was just like, oh my God, I got to get to San Antonio. And like, because my family was there, I'm like all the way in Ohio. So that's part of the reason why I didn't have any of my family or anything with me because we kind of knew like, my girl was sick and I didn't want any like my family to be with me and then like they need to be over here. So it's like dang. So I
Yeah.
was over there, 2 corners and that's it. And we just got it done.
Well, first, my condolences.
Thank you.
And then secondly, did you have like an emotional like dump? You know how like, you have the adrenaline rush and then there's the adrenaline dump. Did you have like an emotional drop after the fight?
Yeah, probably like the next day, like rewatching the fight, yeah. Cause it's just like everything's like you have so much adrenaline and stuff, and then it's kind of like probably the next day when like things settled down, I kind of woke up and I just sat back and like thought about everything. I was like, oh shit. Yeah. But it was like probably the next day. Yeah. I got a little emotional like talking it on the mic and stuff with the post fight interview, but yeah, I probably had like a moment like the next day in the morning.
Yeah. So 2 fights in 4 months. Are you trying to keep that trend every 4 months you're gonna get in their cage?
Yeah, that's a good time frame for me. Cause like I train every day, and so the difference of like camp is just training more, and so is like my body like I can't really handle like long, super long camps anymore, like the 8 weeks and stuff like that. So kind of got to like train a little bit different these days. Right, I'm turning 34 next week. Just like a little adjustments and stuff that I go through. But training every day, I found like my rhythm of training of like, you know, and about how far like I could take like with the weight cut and everything like that. Cause making 25 is like, I could do it. But that's why I've been fighting 30 for so long. Cause dude, it fucking sucks. It sucks. And then one person cut weight and then ruined it for the whole sport. Like it's fucking stupid. I wish we would all fight it or walking around with it. It's fucking retarded. But anyway, um, but yeah, every 4 months is chill. It doesn't feel like it's too much on my body. It doesn't feel like it's, because the camps are worse than the fights. So that's really what it is. Is how many camps can I do, right? And
Yeah. Now, just finished your fight here at the end of April. Now, is there somebody you have your eyes on? Is there a promotion you have your eyes on?
man,
What's
I
next for
really want,
Rainn?
yeah, I really want PFL to call. I really want to go PFL. I don't honestly don't know why they're not. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, they know who I am, right? They were talking to PFL a couple years ago, right when I decided to go to the Contenders, so it was right at the same time. And so they know who I am, right? And I would love to go PFL. The UFC, they told me I was too old, and you know, I didn't really like that. So the matchmakers over there said that, my age for just signing straight on, like, and stuff. And I'm like, well, honestly, that's why your division fucking sucks because you have all these like young fighters that don't know how to fight yet. Like young people don't really like you're looking for like a prodigy, but that's one you know what I mean? You gotta get like the only ones been fighting for a minute, and got these like real records and stuff, and you get better fights, but they just got like, UFCs, you know how it is, places popularity contests and stuff. So with that, with the way like things are these days, I would like to go PFL if
Okay.
I could,
Give us a
hit.
pitch. If I'm PFL, give us a pitch. How are you going to get yourself on the PFL card?
Yeah, I'm just a dog ass bitch. Like you gonna get good fights out of me. Like every time you gonna get a dog fight every time. And like, I heard that's what y'all like. I heard that's what y'all want. So here I am.
Awesome. Well, where can everybody follow you again, Rainn?
A raindrop. Rain RAINN dot drop on Instagram and same thing on TikTok. I'll be on TikTok now.
What? We're on
Yeah,
TikTok.
yeah, yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, TikTok is so much funner, I feel like, because I don't get, like, nearly as many likes and stuff like that, and I like it because you could just post, like, whatever, and it's just, like, it's so much more chill and, like, fun. And, like, I feel like Instagram is very, like, you know, just check marks and the highlights and the, like, even perfect picture and everything like that, and it's just like, I like TikTok. It's cool.
Perfect. Well, Rain, I appreciate you stopping by after your impressive victory in April. Like I
Thank
said, I
you.
watched it, and that was when she fell. I was like, "Oh shit, she did it again."
See, and my last 2 MMA fights have gone the exact same way, and I didn't mean for that to happen. It's not like my gameplay. Like everyone thinks that it is, and I swear to you, I want to box. I promise I want to box, and like I don't know what happens. We just get in the clinch, and we just I don't know. It
Beat
just
him up.
happens. It just happens. Yeah, even my dad was like, "Yeah, Miha, that's your game. You like to take him down and beat him up." I'm like, "Yeah, I can see why you say that."
Well, again, Rain, I appreciate you stopping by and telling us what you got going on.
Man, shit, I don't have nothing going on. I was waiting for a contract, but yeah, thank you for having me, dude. I'm just sitting here patiently waiting for a contract. So
You'll get it. You'll
yeah,
get it.
yeah, yeah. Someone's gonna call. They'll see. But until then, I'm gonna just keep racking up these wins on the regional scene, and then just get a record so good you can't deny me, and just keep going.
Awesome. I like it.
Yeah, and empty field where the action's real. Sports news and odds, that's our deal. From underdogs to favorites, we break it down. Empty field podcast, the talk of the town. Empty field where we lay it all out. Breaking down games, removing all doubt. Interviews with stars, we're bringing the heat. Sports news